Chicago, Reuters. Encouraged by a booming demand for construction equipment, Mike Haberman was planning in early February to hire at least 30 more workers for the manufacturing facility of his Gradle Industries in Ohio. That plan now is shelved, Haberman said, because the cost of steel used in Gradle Euro trademark S telescopic excavators and vacuum trucks shot up by 1/3 following President Donald Trump Euro trademark S crackdown on steel imports. As steel costs account for 35% of his cost of production, he fears rising prices would not only hurt his export sales, but also give an edge to foreign rivals at home. At this point, we really need more visibility before we would bring in more workers, he told Reuters. When Trump signed a $1.5 trillion package of tax cuts at the end of 2017, supporters predicted businesses would respond this year with a burst of hiring and investment. But Reuters interviews with more than a dozen small to mid-sized manufacturing executives and recent U.S. economic data reveal Trump Euro trademark S protectionist trade policy is starting to lead some of them to take a more cautious approach, and forcing them to put new investment and hiring plans on hold. While these manufacturers lauded the administration Euro trademark S push to make U.S. businesses globally competitive through measures such as the tax overhaul and a deregulation drive, they complained that the steel and aluminum tariffs along with the escalating trade spat with China were undercutting those benefits. Trump has proposed a separate 25% import tariff on some 1,300 Chinese products to try to force changes in Beijing Euro trademark S intellectual property practices. If the tariff comes into effect, they would upend Haberman Euro trademark S components supplies from China, he said. The steel and aluminum import tariffs imposed in March were designed to protect the American industries and its workers from global overcapacity and unfair trade practices. Trump justified the measure saying protecting the industries was important to the country Euro trademark S national security. He argued that the tariffs would reopen closed mills, sustain a skilled workforce, and maintain or increase production. But the tariffs, which came into effect on March 23, have driven up raw material costs and caused supply delays, rendering the manufacturer's Euro trademark Euro made in the USA Euro products uncompetitive against their foreign rivals, according to these manufacturing company executives. Mike Schmidt, president at the Metalworking Group in Ohio, said his metal fabrication company has lost around 1,000 hours repricing and renegotiating contracts because it can't Euro trademark T honor the old prices. The company has delayed plans to spend around $500,000 on equipment this year and bring on new staff to expand. Euro trademark S going to be 2019 before we buy anything because we don't Euro trademark T have enough confidence to do it. There Euro trademark S just too much uncertainty out there right now, Schmidt said. The Institute for Supply Management, ISM, survey on Tuesday showed how widespread that sentiment is. Manufacturers slowed down hiring for a second straight month in April amid complaints that the tariffs have brought business planning to a standstill. Nicole Sahin, chief executive at recruitment firm Globalization Partners in Boston, says a large multinational client of hers recently pulled back from an $800 million investment in a U.S.-based energy project after rising steel costs made the investment not viable. Sahin said all her clients who are exposed to steel prices have put their investment plans on hold because of the business uncertainty caused by the tariffs. Limited options. Big manufacturers are looking to manage cost increases by controlling expenses through their supply chains or raising prices for their products. But not all small manufacturers have those options. Take Florida Marine Tanks, which makes fuel, water, and holding tanks for yachts. Company president Orestes Monterrey said aluminum accounts for 70% of the company Euro trademark S cost of production, which has risen 26% since December. When the Henderson, North Carolina-based company tried to pass along rising aluminum costs, customers slowed down orders. The company has shelved a $2.2 million plan to expand its North Carolina facility and hire 46 new workers. It also fired 4 workers that were hired in December for the project, Monterrey said. We Don't a euro trademark T know where business is going to go a euro, said Monterey. A euro customers are reducing their orders a euro. In a March study, Trade Partnership Worldwide, LLC estimated the steel and aluminum tariffs would result in a net loss of nearly 470,000 U.S. jobs. The proposed tariffs on Chinese imports, the Washington-based consulting firm estimates, would put 134,000 jobs at risk. A euro or other is just no way to sustain expansion, develop new products and bring on new employees, as we thought we were going to do this year a euro, said Troy Roberts, Chief Executive Officer at Colorado Springs-based Quiltech Manufacturing. Roberts, a euro trademark company, provides stamped parts to the medical device and aerospace industries. Quiltech was planning to invest up to $1 million in new capital equipment and expand its workforce by 17% this year. Even though the company purchases domestically produced steel and aluminum, Roberts says the metal tariffs are projected to increase Quiltech, a euro trademark's raw material costs by $300,000, putting the investment and workforce expansion plans in jeopardy. Tight supplies, cost cuts. While the tariffs have increased the demand for local steel and aluminum, domestic mills have not yet fully ramped up their capacity. Data from the American Iron and Steel Institute shows capacity utilization at the steel mills has gone up by just 1.1 percentage points from the same period last year. As a result, the lead time for delivery of raw material is going up. Roberts of Quiltech Manufacturing says his lead time has doubled to 14 weeks. In Florida Marine Tanks, a euro trademark case, a shipment scheduled for early March hasn't a euro trademark T arrived yet. Trump has postponed a decision on whether to withdraw temporary exemptions from the metals tariffs on Canada, the European Union and Mexico until June 1, and has reached agreements for permanent exemptions for Argentina, Australia, and Brazil. The imports from the exempted countries, however, will be restrained by quotas. Manufacturers are not sure how the quotas will be implemented or will curb rising metal prices. Faced with supply delays, some manufacturers have decided to pay the tariffs and get the metals from overseas. The Vollrath Company in Wisconsin, which makes cookware and bakeware items, has started importing aluminum from China after local mills couldn't a euro trademark T meet its demand. The company euro trademark's chief financial officer, Steve Hune, says the tariffs, cut including the latest countervailing duties, will make its aluminum products at least 20% more expensive than those of its foreign rivals, and are estimated to increase its input costs by as much as $6 million a year. Its working capital requirements have gone up by 10% as the company is now forced to hold more inventory, Hune said. Vollrath employs 1,000 people in Wisconsin and had plans to hire 25 to 50 workers this year. But with the tariffs weighing on its profitability, Hune says the company is looking for ways to trim costs and has halted new hiring. A euro, or if there was any positive feeling about the tax overhaul, clearly, a euro trademark has been wiped out a euro, said Hune.